Yo, YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're here for another VOD review. This time we're actually doing a team VOD review. We're going to be going through the boys on Alpha, going through breaking down their gameplay. And I know the game has just come out recently and competitive, you know, it's a little bit new now in terms of the maps and all that good stuff. So we're going to be going through and I'm going to be giving my best kind of advice on the way they set up, things they could do better, and just overall the approach to the game. So let's get right into it. So starting off, we're on, I would say, is this a good or the bad side? I mean, you obviously want this left side. Actually, before we proceed, let me get tac maps open and show you guys the rotations. So these are the hills of the Hardpoint, okay? So what you can see is this is the blue team, that the ones that we're actually going through and trying to coach, and they started off on the bad side in terms of for P2, okay? So I don't think it's really the end of the world at the start because you still got a minute to kind of set up, but you obviously eventually, like your goal eventually is to go to this left-hand side, okay? Because you want those spawns. So right now we can see, yes, the break doesn't really matter because, you know, this is such a mixy map, but eventually you do want to spawn on the left-hand side. So right now, AA's got the cross to the right. We're going to go through. There's a lot of pressure on this right-hand side. The one thing I would say is who's going to handle kitchen. So kitchen for me is the most important area of this map for this hill specifically, because you have the whole cross. You can always go through and it just puts so much pressure on this area. This is called piano, okay? So right now, great shots, good cover fire. He now goes in, goes through. You see the timing right there, catches one off guard, and great play from A right there, getting a big two-piece. So now it's all about numbers, okay? So right now, if you look at the kill feed, they can tell there's two people left, and they can see one there. They should expect someone kitchen. You see he goes through and fries them. So off the break, fantastic start. Three people go down, great play, okay? So now they're going to go across, and that's 4 down. As soon as they get that 4 down now, I'm expecting number 2 to try and make a play and try to block these spawns. Now, again, this is where we really go into the, like, detail stuff of the game. We don't know the exact spot right now where you have to sit to block it, okay? So normally in games like this, like with Hardpoint and just in general, the way it works is you sit in a certain spot and you block that spawn, okay? So for example, I don't know, Modern Warfare 2, I forgot the map, but there was a map which was like, there's a lot of water in there. I forgot. Hydro, I believe. There was like a certain spot on the back stairs on like P3 or P4, and if you sit there, you block those spawns, right? So there's always going to be a certain spot you sit. Now, until we see more Codcaster, we won't be able to identify the exact spot, but if you can sit in that general area, you should know the spawns are flipped. So right now they're going through, and just him pushing out 4 down. Right now, I would say, one thing I would say is when they get that 4 down, if you're number 2, just make sure you push out a little bit more, make sure you kind of guarantee that spawn, okay? So that's one thing I would say as number 2, to guarantee that spawn. And you can see they get a bit of a split here, okay? So right now number 8 is spawning here, so it's a good play from AA to identify this. As soon as they get that kill, it's up to them to turn around. Another thing I don't love is I don't love having 2 people on the hill. I feel like you're just going to be open for a lot of fire from different areas. So I would say having, actually maybe he's up top, if he's up top it's a good play, but you just don't want 2 people sitting on the hill. So let's go through. See, he goes across there, good positioning. Unfortunate there to get that kind of death there, but let's just go through what happens if he gets that kill, okay? So they're spawning behind him. So I think right now when they know they get 3, right? So they take out 1, go through, they get the 3. In this situation, they're looking for 1 player, okay? Now before the spawns are flipped, they know that the enemy team is spawning here. They know the enemy team is spawning here, okay? So when you're looking for 1 player, so this is 1, 2, 3. We should expect the 4th player to still be on their side of the map. Okay, does this make sense? We should expect the 4th player to be on their side of the map because it's not flipped yet. And then the other 3 players, so these 3 players, should now spawn on this side, okay? So we know these 3 are going to spawn here, but for now we have to look for this 4th. So I do believe that number 2 maybe could have got more aggressive here in closing that gap and finding the 4th player. So that's something to consider. Just right now, I would say Senthros to get a little bit more aggressive here once he gets those 2 kills on the left to just help out A and kind of close that gap. So you see we go through. Again, if he's pre-aiming this area like A is now, maybe chuck a stun here and just kind of, you know, be a little bit more, I would say, harder to kill here because he's on the head glitch right now. A, you see you're standing here. It's a great play, but again, just be a bit more snappy, maybe crack aiming between the right and the left and just being a little bit harder to kill here, because if you get that 1 kill, the game completely changes. We can now see the enemy team are now spawning on the bad side behind us, which is exactly what we want. So let's play it out. You see he gets his 1 kill. Now he gets this kill. You can just see it opens up the map a little bit. Now it's not as easy to get the hill. You can see number 4's retreating, and it just gets a little bit harder now. You can see they go through, they have a bit more map control. It gets a little bit harder to deal with, okay? So now you get a bit of a split spawn. Let's see what happens there. So A's going through. Actually, it's not a split spawn. Sorry, you're blue. I'm tweaking. This is fine. This is fine. Once you get the kills, you're fine here. So you go through and go across there. You can see you've got this side of the map now. So again, now we have this good area. Okay, so what do we need to do here? Well, we know we don't have kitchen, so we have everything across, we just don't have kitchen. So what you want to make sure you do, which is what you're doing now, is a player on the hill, don't over peak kitchen, because you have the cross. You just want the player on the hill sitting down, and eventually you want number 2 to maybe go through and make a play. What you need to do in this scenario, there's 2 routes to take and be careful of. One is right on his right here. There's like a little underground area. You need to be careful of that because people can flank through middle. And the second one is this right hand side through kitchen. People like to push through there and get spawned. So right now it's not really going against them. It's working out fine. Let's play out for a second. Let's see what the enemy team does. So it goes through, goes through. One thing I'm noticing as well, is I haven't seen you use one piece of equipment yet, okay, bro? So this is something I definitely think you need to be a little bit more just faster on. It's like right now you see no one on the left, so you know they should be coming through kitchen, okay? You know they're coming through here or they're coming through there. So what should you be doing? As you're going around this corner, you should be lining up your stuns and nades, in my opinion. You should be ready, holding a stun to chuck over there. Chuck your nade there with your teammate, because you know that's the only area they're coming from. Should be a little bit snappy with your nades. Because now you're prone. I don't like the spot from you because you're a little bit overexposed. You back away, that's fine, and you get pushed there. So right now, you guys are clearly in control. You guys are clearly in control. 3 go down. Let's see how you set up here. So perfect, he gets a 4. Okay, good. This is a great 4 piece. Let's see what you guys do here. So once again, you're going to pinch them. And again, you see you haven't used your equipment. We need to be using it, okay? So one thing I will say is, right now, it looks like you're a lot more skilled than the other team. So it doesn't seem like it's too difficult for you guys. You seem like you're just better players in general. But let's now look at the spawns, okay? So we're going through, and we have the good spawns. You guys are spawning on this side, which is perfect, which means the opponents are spawning there. So right now, we just got to make sure we're keeping this side of the map. We're keeping this side of the map for P2. Let's go through. So again, we look at the Codcaster here. Everything looks like it's going well. This is all fine. Great slide, good shots off. This is fine. This is perfect right now. Really good stuff here. No complaints. Okay, we're going through. What we just want to make sure we're doing is applying map pressure. So right now you can see you've got the right. You've got the right. I don't love this because you can see that they're getting through. So they should not be able to get through here. So let's talk about this break. Let's watch this break together and see where things went wrong. Because this is for the first time where something went a little bit wrong. Okay, so you have the far right here. But let's see once again when the pressure started to switch. Because right now, you can see, okay, I think it goes down to that 2 piece. So you guys get 4 down here. Okay, right here. In this scenario, you guys get 4 down, okay? Or 3 down. When you look through, you have so much map control right now. What you're trying to do is you're trying to keep the enemy team, okay? This is a rank play or wherever, like wherever you're playing, if it's a team or rank play, wherever you guys are playing, okay? You guys want to keep map control like this. In an ideal world, you spawn here, okay? You want this good spawn. You want the opponents to spawn here. You want the opponents to spawn here in the bad spawn, okay? And you want to keep the map as pushed up as possible without losing spawns. So you want to keep the opponents, if you can, around like here. If you can keep the opponents trapped there for the next hard point, that's perfect because it's so far away from your P2 setup, okay? So let's go through. Right there. As soon as one of you dies there, you cannot get traded. This is very important. You have to play a bit safe here. Right now, this is okay. You're getting a bit aggressive. You're watching the cuts. This is fine, okay? You take out 1, good kill in the second, or almost gets a second. Again, use your equipment. But right now, if you're number 2, you need to play your life a little bit better, okay? You need to play your life a bit better here, and you cannot overcommit. If you're number 4 or number 3, you also need to help number 2 here. You need to provide a little bit of cover fire, okay? If you're number 2, so send through us right now. You are the last player. You are the last player available right now. You cannot die here. Right there. I think the names are a little bit messed up because that looks like it's Farhad. Oh, okay, yeah. The Codcaster shows number 2 there, but it's kind of messed up here. That's fine. So this is, I believe, Farhad here, okay? So Farhad's in a position right now. Oh, no, I'm tweaking. That's number 3. That's on me. That's on me. I was just tweaking. I don't know why there's no 1 here. That's really weird. Anyways, let's get back to it. That's my bad. So right now, you can see number 2, which is Farhad. He's on this side of the hill, okay? So Farhad should play his life a bit more here. You see, he goes through, and ends up dying here. Now you just open up this whole side of the map here, Farhad, you see? So when your teammate dies, if one of you dies, you have to play a little bit safer. You have to play a little bit safer. You cannot get 2 down. Because now, look, you've opened up the map, and they can push through and flip it. You don't want to give them that opportunity, okay? So we want to play a bit safer there. Just make sure they can't push up like that. Now let's go through. You're spawning at the back here. So what happens is when you die, you get another layer of defense, okay? So you're going across, your teammate dies on the hill, and now can you see how you guys are retreated? You guys, can you see how you guys are backed away? Look at your map control now, okay? This is your whole map control. But instead, we want a layer like this. You see? We want more of the map. We want more of the map here. So now you have to play for kills. Play for one wave of kills here. Don't panic, just play for a wave of kills. So you're holding the right, perfect. Get the first kill, great. But this is where it goes wrong. Look at number 2 here, number 4. No one picked up the left here. No one picked up the left. You're both worried about the hard point, but no one picked up the left here. And that's a big, big mistake. Let's go through it. Why was it a mistake? In this scenario, we can see that we've got the kills, we've got the map control right now, okay? As number 4's on the right here, okay, you now have 2 people on the right. He's going to go up to the hill, so he goes up to the hill. Right now, you need to look at the left here. That's the open lane, okay? So if you're number 2, you have to watch piano here. You have to watch piano because that's the open lane. You have to watch piano. Your teammate goes into the hill and watches the front, and then you watch the right, okay? AA watches the right. So the right there, I think a little bit of a misplay. Okay, so we're going through, and right there, you see you let the gap go in, you let the gap go in. Both of you now on the hill. And now look, this isn't the best setup. They're behind you. You see they're behind you? So right now you're going through, you're both holding the right. Now the 2 on the hill, they go right behind you and they're able to break it. Look at that, number 6 goes in and they're right behind you. So you let number 6 sneak in. We cannot do that. We got to try being more careful. Then now he's by himself, he gets through and it gets a bit harder for you to play against, okay? Yes, you still spawn there, but you know, they had a chance there. They had a chance to break it. Now we're going to go across. Good shots there. Let's see what you guys do from here. Like I said, I think you're a better team. You're just out slaying them. This doesn't look like the team's very difficult to play against from your perspective. So you're doing a good job here, but just gotta be a bit more cautious there, okay? Right now we get 1, good shots there. Holding the angle, just gonna see what happens there. So you're, okay, so I see what's happening. You're kind of watching both crosses right now. And you just get pushed by multiple people at once. So it was a little bit difficult. Again, we just got to push out a bit more here. So let's see where number 4 was if he could have pushed out. So who has the right here? So yeah, just again comes down to map control. Because number 4 backed away, you're both now watching the right and you're both worried about the right, that no one has the left now, you see? So now think about it, you're both watching the same cross. Like you're watching this cross and your teammate is watching the same cross, but no one has your left end, no one has piano. So you let so much like pressure get to the left side that they're able to break. Look, as soon as you turn around now, 3 of them are there, but you should be in a position where you're either backing away to stop them or just being in a better position there. They can't do this because now they kill you again, more pressure comes through the front of the hill, okay? Now 7 goes through, the trades are going in, it gets a bit mixy, but you guys are able to clear it. So right now you can just see how important it is having spawns. When you have spawns, you're able to just break the hill every single time. Even if you get traded, you're able to break the hill. So this is good. So for the first time this whole hard point, we have a little bit of map control. For the first time, the whole hard point, we now have a bit more map control, you see? And you're pushed out a little bit. So this is what I want to see more of, okay? Hey, you see how you pushed up here? You're holding this top. This is better because there's more pressure. There's more pressure on the map here. We weren't doing that earlier. What we were doing earlier is you were playing back there and people were back there. You had no pressure. Your map control is very limited. Where now you have good pressure. This is good. This is exactly what I want to see. So now they're going through 28 seconds. This is fine. You guys can hold it. You guys got the front. Even right now, like I mentioned, map control. Like, number 3 can push up a little bit. He's very reserved there. You can push up a little bit, help out a little bit. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but I just think you need a bit more map control. Good play, fantastic play, big 2-piece, and now you're pinching. This is great stuff. Great stuff. Now, where are they going to spawn? So, because you guys still technically have that spawn, even though you're pushed up, they're going to spawn on your left there. So you can see they're actually spawning down there. So let's see what happens. So again, this is up to you to realize that. So you're going to go for the pinch. Great play. Immediately, I would turn around there. Good stuff. You're going to end up going through. You're going to play some good angles. Okay, so right there, what can we do? We can just wait for our team a little bit. Okay, look, good kill. You know there's one more there. So you know there's one more person there. So just play your life here. Wait for your teammates. You're going through. You know he's in there. What could we do? What could we do, eh? We need to use our equipment, bro. We need to use that stun grenade. Right now, chuck a stun right there. And then slide around the left and fry him. Okay, that's what you got to do a bit more, is use that stun grenade. Going through. Again, this isn't a bad play, but you're just not using your equipment, so now you're by yourself, okay? Again, if you can play a corner there, the longer you take to play your life, the better it is, because now your teammate's dead, they hold the hill from the front. Let's see what happens. So number 3 is going to probably die by himself here, unless he gets a clutch gunfight. They're holding the top here. This guy's trolling. This guy's... You might catch a good timing. Let's see what happens. Okay, I like how you guys push together. I like this. Good push together. But again, it comes down to timing, okay? So if you're doing this, what are you doing? You're setting up a pinch. You're setting up a pinch right now. So now, right now, we're going through. 3 of you going through there. 1's going through the front. The problem is, if number 3 dies, then you're all going through the same area. It's a bit difficult. It's very easy for them to read it. So right now, you have to make sure you're going for a pinch and taking your time here. Because look, he dies now. He dies middle. Now they know where the last 2 are. Even if you get the kill here, they're going to stop you from getting on the hill. Like, it's going to be easy for them. Like, you see right now, they know where you are. So both arrows are faced towards you because you guys, when you pinched, number 4 and number 3 died. So now they know where you are. So if you jump down here, you're probably going to die. Again, I don't know how you're getting the kills there. The enemy team is not that good, unfortunately. Like, he's 3 and 11. I just think you guys are playing teams you're better than right now, to be honest with you, bro. Like, you're seeing from the kills that you guys are much better than them. Going through, maybe chuck some equipment here. So your teammate, nice, good cover fire. That was great stuff. That wasn't bad at all. Goes through. The last player's there. We know where he is. That should be 4 down. Perfect. So right now, again, about reading the spawns and putting up some map pressure, okay? So in this situation, Farhad's going through. Unfortunately, he gets killed by your teammate's RC right there. So again, putting up map pressure. This is fine. Good stuff there. We just, yeah, right there as well. Like, AA can't really die in that scenario. We just got to play our life a bit better in this power sport. That's one thing I've noticed. So let me explain why playing our life is so valuable in these positions, okay? Right now, you're up there. You're up there, okay? In this, you're in a gunfight with somebody. As soon as you go through and die, if you feel like you're in danger, you need to go prone there or decommit. You can't die there because now look what happens. This is a really annoying play because look what happens. You end up going through. I don't know why this is happening. This shouldn't happen, but you spawn out behind them. You see? So you dying there, when you were standing in a really good spot, you, instead of committing there, just play your life. If you feel like you're weak, back away, go prone, chuck a stun, let that guy make a play. Because now you spawn all the way out, okay? You're now leaving your team in a 4 versus 3. And if they die, you're going to flip the spawns. And they're still in this game. They're only down by 35 points right now. So we're going through. Now your teammates are, you know, not in the best spot. They're going across. He ends up dying as well. So what can we do here? Well, Farhad's got equipment, okay? So Farhad, play a credit corner. You're good. Play a credit corner. You don't need to overcommit here. Play a credit corner. Now, your teammate's also on the hill with you. So if you feel like they're coming through the front or the side, just play a credit corner and maybe go for a timing. Right now, like as soon as you see him go through, you need to, like, you're centering right now. Because you're between 2 mines, you're not sure if they're coming right or left. You didn't commit to either. And then your centering's around there. And then you can just see, look what happens when you go to shoot. By the time you aim at him, okay, right there, trigger discipline. You see him run past, you should have caught a timing and gone behind him. Now you go through, then you sprint. Again, you've got stuns and nades as well, okay? So make sure to use that. Now we're going to go through. They're at the back of the map here. You can see the pinches go in, and you guys get the kills. So good job here. Now this is when number 44 has to turn around. Turn around and play that head glitch. Let's see what he does. Okay, so again, instantly. So right there, you see how I noticed that? As soon as they got these kills, look, so 1 goes down, good play from him. You kill number 6 and you kill number 7. Perfect. As soon as you get those kills, you should identify. So this is for AA. You should identify right now, okay, they are spawning behind me now. We have the spawns here. We have these spawns. They're going to spawn around here, kitchen around behind me. Okay, so you should straight away turn around and get on a head glitch. And as you're backing away, just make sure you're playing a head glitch and being ready for the fight here. This is the biggest fight here, this area here. And then you have somebody like Scent right here. If Scent can push through, so right now Scent needs to push through and get to that hot tub area, get to P1. So we need somebody around there and somebody around there. We need a good setup here to push them backwards and like keep them trapped in. So right now we're gonna go through. And again, just small plays like this, like I think that right there, you see you're all backing away. This is what happens. So again, just about being more clinical, okay? I would say right now, why not push through? Why not push through? If you're, like Farhad's got a sub, okay? I would say Farhad, play hill. Senth, you push through, bro. You push through if you got an AR. One of you needs to push through and get hot tub. But you see how Farhad's going through? And because he has a sub, he's not seeing hot tub. But you want to have someone hot tub. It's a much better area. Because now, look, now you're all retreating. So look at the map control. Because AA died on the left, now look. You're facing backwards, you're facing backwards, and you're facing backwards. All 3 of you are facing your spawn, okay? So in terms of map control, their whole middle map is free now. Look at this. There's no pressure. this area here, you should have put pressure on them. You should have somebody around there so that they can't just get through for free. Like, he should be dead, he should be dead, and you should be playing your life. You should be sitting here playing your life with an AR, and they're struggling to kill you. That's what you should be doing, because then there's more pressure on them. Where right now, they have free entry to the hill. There's still 50 seconds left. And look, they have free entry through the front. They have so much time to get in the hill. So we have to be better at making sure we're closing the gaps, okay? Right now we go through. Now, if you're Farhad and you're by yourself, okay? There's two ways you can hold the hill. What do we need to do? Stuns and nades, Farhad. We need to work on our equipment as a team, okay? Right now, this is what you do. You sit somewhere like here, and you just shoulder left, shoulder right. Get information. I don't like sitting in this corner without information. I would just shoulder left, shoulder right. When you see one of them, just chuck a stun against the wall. Chuck a stun against the wall. And then you're buying time. You're letting them, like, you know, struggle to push you. Because right now, when you sit here, you have no information. You don't know where they're going to push you from. But like I said, look at this. They're all coming in right there. They're all through bedroom right now. Why? Because we didn't have a lot of map control. They go through. Yes, you're watching the crosshair. But again, just too much time, too much space here. And like I said, I don't like the corner, because now Farhad doesn't, like right now, they can kill you from the left very easily. So if you're sat behind there in an area where you have stuns and nades and you wait for your teammate to help you, it's much better. Right now, you're probably dead here. Like, yes, it's okay, but you can see they're just easy kills to take you out, okay? So what could you have done a little bit differently here, Farhad? Is just use your stuns and nades, shoulder the wall a little bit more. What I would have said is sit somewhere like there, and just go between the cross, slide between the two until you see someone. And once you see them, chuck a stun and then hide behind here. Or play a corner where they have to come out and kill you. Because right now, like, even sitting in there is okay. Let me explain. Right now, your team have your cross. Your team are watching into this hill, okay? You want to be sitting somewhere like in here, right? Let me explain. If they go through this area to kill you, they have to run past this area to kill you. Your teammates will kill them. On the left, for them to kill you, they have to slide in around this corner. By the time they get here, your teammates will shoot them, you see? But right now, if we play this out, look at the issue. Your teammates are watching over you, right? But look at where you're sitting. If the opponent comes here, if the opponent sits here, he can kill you. He can kill you without your teammates helping you. That's why this isn't the best spot. You want to sit in an area like this, on the other side of this wall, so that he has to slide around to kill you. You want to make it difficult for him because of your teammates' positioning. You want to use your stun, use your nade, just slow them down. Right now, look, you're holding it, right there. Your teammate can't help you. Your teammates cannot help you there, so it's not a good spot. Now they back away. They don't need to get on the hill. Look at that. They don't need to get on the hill. And look, there's no pressure from you guys. You guys are holding the back, but they don't need to do anything. They're in a good spot. They go through, they get another kill. They should get a 3-piece here and break the hill there. So they end up breaking the hill, and now they're coming through the front, okay? So again, stuns and nades. Stuns and nades. We have to use our stuns and nades there. When we go in a crosshair, just before we get in the hill, just chuck a stun and nade. Chuck a stun and nade. I noticed this a lot about this team so far. There's no equipment throwing. No equipment throwing, okay? So right now, you're going through the front. Chuck a stun, chuck a nade. They have no trophy. That's your trophy. They have no trophy here. That stuns them, you get an easy kill. Okay, instead you push in by yourself and you die. Another thing is buying time for your teammates. Okay? So this is a big concept I want you guys to just to do sometimes. Because look at this, okay, boys? Let's be honest. This guy's 3 and 15. He's down by 12 kills, and you guys are up by 7, 0, 8, and 5, okay? So you guys are up by 20 kills. 20 kills, you are plus 20, okay? So if you look at plus 20, of course you're going to be winning because you got 20 more kills. But there's times like this where you have to be a little bit more clinical. So Farhad's by himself here. Now, what did we say earlier, Farhad? We don't want to die in these scenarios, right? Let's look at the map really quickly. We don't want to die here because if you die, then they push up. They get map control. There's still 30 seconds left. We want to wait right now. If you're Farhad, you want to play your life here. You want to chuck stuns and play your life in this area. You want to play your life here to buy time for your team. You want to let your team push up, okay? Let me explain once again, just kind of slowing it down through the gameplay. So when you're Farhad right now, you should look at it. Okay, I am the only one alive on my team. Right now, my team die, 2 die, 3 die. Okay, I'm the only one alive right now, okay? Cool. So when my team die right now, my role has changed. I am not breaking the hill now by myself because I am one of me versus 3 of them, okay? So why am I taking a 1 versus 3 on the hill? I don't need to do that. What I do need to do is I need to play around here, okay? Around there. Go through the left and be annoying around this area. If I can just wait around here and be annoying and chuck a stun on that wall and slow them down and just make sure I'm holding this area, I can buy time for my team to come with me. That's all we need to do. You just need to buy time for your team right now. But what you're doing, and this is a big problem that I see in a lot of people's gameplay, is they're always running at one pace. So right now, instead of buying time for your team, you're just running in by yourself. Now, if I pause this right now, there are 2 of them there. So you are probably going to lose a gunfight 90% of the time. Now, the issue is this. If the other team had a bit more confidence, or maybe I would say right now, just making the decisions, they would have somebody pushing out. They should have somebody pushing out into this area. If they had somebody there, then you guys can't cross, you see? So yes, it works this game because they didn't punish you. They weren't able to punish you here. Look at that. They're playing very reserved here. They're not punishing you, okay? So right now you go through, they should have people here killing you. Just like that. That was a good play from Red right there. Okay, now you're going through, you're going for the pinch. 15 seconds left here. We don't need to pinch through the spawns. You just get in there. Just get in there. Go for the new hill here. 2 go down. We don't really need to do this whole break here because now we're giving them spawns. You see, like for me personally, this whole break was unnecessary because now you're pushing through, but you're giving them spawns for P2. Remember P2? P2's on this side of the map. We had spawns there. We just had to keep them where they were. We don't need to push up like this. Now we've given them spawns for P2, okay? So now we're going to go through. We're giving them spawns for P2 again for not really any reason. Good mechanics there. Great mechanics. Good kill. There's 1. Not bad there. Holding, like, again, just small details there of, like, make sure we have the spawns. It's getting a bit more, like, fuddly now. You're going through. Okay, now watch over number 3. Good cover. Great cover from Faisal there. And again, as soon as your teammate spawns out, we turn around. Good play. Play prone. Perfect. I love this. Great play from Faisal there. Okay, now once again, you turn around again. Number 44, he said, see, okay, he's behind me. Big kills there. So like I said, you guys are frying these guys. Look at this. In terms of kills, you guys are up like 15. I think one of them left. One of them's left there. Are they joining back? Okay, he's back. I don't know what's happened there. Oh, you guys didn't even stop the game. That's messed up. No, I'm joking. That's fine. You guys just said, no, we're going to win this anyways. Okay, so he joins back. That's fine. Okay, he's back in. So now we're on P2. What do we do here? Okay. Someone's on the right. You push through. Just map control once again. On this hill, I feel like you guys don't have a lot of map control sometimes. That's one thing I would say. You guys are very reserved on this hill. Very, very reserved. Big kills. Let's see what you guys do now. Now there's 3 down. Let's see how you set up, okay? Again, bro. Again, listen. When you get 3 down, you need to be pushing up here. So right now, you get 3 down. Where should we be sitting? Right here. If we can, let's try to get to like this spot. Like, try to be annoying for 1 wave of kills, in my opinion. If you can push up and get these 2 kills for free by sitting there, it's just so hard for them to do anything because then they're going to spawn back even further, you see? So right now, instead of sitting really deep, why not push up? When you get 3 down, push up a little bit, get another kill or 2, and then maybe back away or be annoying. Like, get a kill there so you're just pushing them further back. Push them further back. Where right now you play very reserved. Yes, it works out, but again, against a better team, if they kill you here, like look, like you're letting them in kitchen for free. They should not be able to get there for free. I hope that makes sense. It's not about, oh, this is a bad spot. This should be your backup spot. We should be originally around there, killing them. And if you die, you then spawn here, then you get to that spot. But right now, that's your normal spot. We don't want that as a default. We want that as our backup spot, okay? Let's go through. Because now you're going to see, if you get traded here through the left, like if you die once, you're going to spawn at the back. Like, you're just giving them straight away. Look at that. Within 1 kill, they're already at piano. Within 1 kill. But what should happen is, if they get 1 kill, they should still be nowhere near your base. Nowhere near your spawns. You're getting the kills again. You're going through. I mean, this is just, for me, this is the game where you guys are just outslaying them massively. Like, you guys are outslaying them massively. So it's not really like a fair game to use because you guys are getting away with anything you want here because you're just outslaying them by so much. Like, bro, they're negative. Their whole team negative like 25 right now. Like, it's crazy. Their whole team's negative like 25. So in terms of like outslaying, like it's not even close right now. So you guys are doing some wrong plays, but it's fine because you're outslaying them. We just got to make sure we fix that a little bit, okay? Right now, once again, we're on P2, sorry. Going through. We just want an AR setup already. We want an AR setup there. Like, you should see from your spawn at number 4's there that they're going to be behind you, okay? So you're going through. And again, just right now, we know they're spawning there. So Fahad's sprinting and gets caught off guard there. Now 2 of you are dead. Now they're going to go through. Now you're by yourself on the hill. And again, number 4's holding the spawns. We don't need to be this reserved here, bro. Let's push up a little bit. Because we need to get some map control here. There's no map control. Now, against a good team, look at the issue. This is the issue against a good team. You now die. They know where you're spawning. They have 3 people watching this area. They should be able to get this kill every time. They should be able to keep you funneled here. We need to have more map control. There's not enough map control from the team. Now look at that. Just like I said, even though you guys are outslaying them, you can see this is when they get the kills, when you guys are funneling through one area. Look at this. You all went through this one area. We don't want to do that. We want to make sure we're all like having map control, spreading it out and going through. And now look, now you end up splitting on the other side. Number 4 goes through P1. And this is a good spot, P1, but no one was there earlier. They should have got there earlier, had more map control, okay? Let's see how you guys pinch it right now. Again, number 3 goes in by himself. We have to wait. If we're going for these trades, we have to wait here. If you're number 3, we have to wait. We have to be patient. Wait for your team here. I know the pinch is going to take some time, but you have to wait here. You're by yourself going in the hill. Think about it. Right now, this player is in a 1 versus 3. Like, he's going in by himself while his team's taking routes. If your team are taking routes, you have to wait for them. Let them take a route, pinch effectively. Like, right now, you have to wait. You have to wait for 44 to get this top area. You have to wait for a second. Because now, like, 44 can pinch right now. But if 44 pinches now, he needs number 3. Like, you need number 3 coming through this side to pinch together. But because he's dead, if they read this, if number 8 turns around here, he should kill you. But he doesn't read it. So you get quite fortunate. But right there, if this guy was turned around, he kills you. Because you see how you're pinching, but they should have read that because no one else is there. So yes, it works again, but I think against another team, it doesn't work like that, okay? So now we're going to go through. I like the play from number 4. Good read. Great read. Unfortunately, he dies there. So big play from them and you lose the spawns. Big gunfight there. You see, as soon as he dies, you lose the spawns. Now let's go through. You guys end up spawning out. Number 2 has to play his life at the back here. Good play, number 2 getting the kills. Unfortunate there, but let's see the trades go in. Perfect. As soon as those trades go in, this is great. Now I don't mind you playing at the back here because it's 10 seconds left. I don't mind this. I love this play. Good mechanics from you. Again, unfortunate, but what do we have here? We have our stuns and nades. I've not seen one piece of equipment. Right now, I like these mechanics. Great mechanics. Perfect. Let's pause it. You see him right there? Stuck in that corner? Chuck a stun there and hold the same angle. That's it. Just chuck a stun. We got to use our equipment way more, boys. Way more, okay? Going through, out of cover. Once you see him there, you stay in cover. You know where he is? Hold the stun. You hold the cover. Because as soon as you die there, you give them spawns. And these are the gunfights we can't be losing. Because against better teams, you're going to get punished. Look at this. You're holding the head glitch. You're strafing out into the open. You have that head glitch, okay? So stay in the head glitch, chuck a stun, and hold the angle a bit better there. Because this guy just out drop shotted you and he gets a kill. But look how far you spawn. You dying, you spawn all the way out. Really, like, impactful death there. Look how far you spawn now. We're going through. Again, not a bad play. You just got to play your life a little bit more there. Because once you die, you give them everything there. As soon as you die, you give them everything. So as soon as you get this kill, okay, you're by yourself here as AA. What you need to be looking at is saying, right, where are my teammates? Well, I've got one teammate with me, but I'm going in the open. Like, one of you, maybe number 2 here, needs to get to this head glitch. You need to play this head glitch and just play your life and just watch the left there. That's what you need to do here. Let's see what happens. Let's say you both die here. Yeah, so I think it's just overcommitment a little bit. So he was on that head glitch, to be fair, but you just die. If you're number 2 there, you just got to make sure you crouch and play your life a little bit there and don't overcommit because you don't want to die here because you then give them the spawns. Remember what I said, when you guys all die and they know where you're coming from, it's very easy to play against. Now they know you're all coming through the front. They should be able to get a little hold here. So you just got to make sure you don't give them that much time, okay? Just don't give them that much time to hold it from the front. Now let's go through. And again, they should have more map control there. You guys are breaking, you know, 2 at a time. This isn't terrible. I don't mind this break from you guys. This isn't bad at all, to be fair. Good break. You guys go in, good pinches. 2 go down. Let's see what you do. Again, equipment. Not seeing you guys use it at all. At all. Okay, do you remember what I told you earlier? Do you remember on the last hard point I said to you, when you break this hill, if someone's in that shower, you have to fully commit in. Remember what we said? Think about it right now. This is a good example. When your teammate earlier, when Faisal was sitting here, I said it wasn't a good point in the hill. This is why. For AA to get on the hill now, he has to slide fully in. Now imagine if your teammate or his teammate was watching over from there, that's an easy kill. So this is why sitting in this spot is good, because even if they go to camera you, your teammate watches over. Look at that, your teammate watches over, they get the kills. Now 20 seconds gonna go to them. Let's play it out, let's play it out. I think you guys are frying them, but you're not as impactful with your kills. You guys are not as impactful with your kills. Like right now, again, you don't need to pinch this. For 3 seconds, you're just running at them. We're now giving them good spawns for new. We don't need to do this, okay? Because now you're overcommitting. You're giving them a chance to spawn back there. We don't need to do that. We don't want to do that, okay? So now we're going to go through. Yes, they hold the bad spawns, but you just gave them the opportunity. They could have had the other spawns there. Let's go across here. So look where Faisal is now. This is better even for P2. You know when I said, like, you guys weren't pushed out enough? This is what I mean. Look what Faisal's doing now. I want to see this more on P2 as well. Like, holding this angle from here is perfect. But instead of you guys are playing back there, it's just too far back. I want to see you pushed out to good spots. Like, keep them trapped. Like we said, keep them trapped here. Like, we want to keep them as far away as possible from the hill. You want to punish them. Keep them as far away as possible. So we're going through. Look at that. Great play. 3 down. Perfect. This is good stuff here. Just watch across. You're chilling. Just watch across while you get on hill. This is fine. Now look at this. Look how far pushed out you are. You're stopping them. This is great. This is fantastic. You want to be sitting here. You can't even let them get to this area. They can't even leave this area now. You see the difference with number 4. Imagine if number 4 was playing back there. Okay. Then number 7, he's allowed to get into kitchen for free. But because you're pushed up so far up in a good spot, you're stopping them from getting through. You're keeping them trapped on this side of the map, which is exactly what you want. So this is the perfect play from Faisal. Goes through, takes out 1. You don't need to overcommit. This is great. Back away, hold a stun, you're fine, you're perfect. Now there is obviously one problem with this, which I was going to go through, but it ends up happening anyways. You want to make sure if you're holding this area, you do have one person that's a little bit back. Because right now what you have is you have 3 of you pushed up. Now in old Call of Duties, you get away with this. But in these current Call of Duties, when you have your whole team in middle, think about it, your whole team is in this middle area, okay? You open up this pinch spawns. If you had one person maybe sitting up like piano, like around there, piano or something like that, then you might block it. Then it might be okay. Maybe it doesn't spawn there. So it's just about understanding where to push out or what barrier. I don't think number 4 was the problem. I think it was the fact that number 3 was there as well, and you had nobody on that side of the map. I think that was the issue. The fact that both of you were pushed up with no one on your side, okay? So just about being a bit careful there. You want to push up, but make sure you still have somebody blocking those spawns and holding that area. Because I don't want you guys to think that number 4 made the wrong play there, because it's still a good play. You do want to push up a bit, just you still want somebody to block those spawns, okay? Now you go through, it gets a bit mixy. And right now, it just comes down to trades. We're going to go through it in a minute, but with this score, this is not good enough for the kills. For the kills, this is not good enough. They should not even be close to you guys in the game. They should not even be close, okay? We're going to P2 now. Oh my God, that's unfortunate. Okay, look at this with number 7. Hopefully he gets a kill. Perfect. Let me explain something right now. Now we're in P2. I want you to look at number 7, okay? And let me show you why it's so important to have someone in the kitchen area. So as soon as you get the kill, perfect, cool. Right now, number 7 is in kitchen, okay? Number two, which is Farhad. Farhad is trying to push through as quick as possible to get to the hill. He doesn't expect number 7. So let's play this out together. So number 7 gets 1 kill in kitchen. Right there. Now, I think Farhad is going to spawn, okay, around there. That's my prediction. Around there. Let's see where he spawns. Now, let's go through a timer as well, okay? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so he spawns a little bit further out, a little bit forward to what I expected, okay? Now, if they had more map control, he might have spawned out. If somebody was top stairs, he might have spawned where I said, okay? So when you kill somebody there, within about 4 seconds, they go backwards. So 4 seconds later, they spawn in an area that is backwards. You see what I'm saying? So basically, every kill you get pushed out delays their push. And that's the key factor. The reason why number 7 made a good play there is because look where number 7 spawns. Look where number 7 spawns. He spawns on the hill, so it's fine. He's back on the hill, so it's okay. But him killing number 2 is further away from the hill. And that's why you want someone pushed out. You always want someone pushed out, getting kills, being annoying. Because right now, you see again, they're playing very passive, You guys are able to break it. This is the problem. Because they're playing passive now, you guys are able to break it. So that's why I say always push out your setups. Look what happened. You broke it in one play. You guys broke it in one play because they were very passive here. Very passive. There wasn't a lot of confidence. This team had to have more confidence and push out a bit more. Get some kills and push out a bit more. Okay? Like right now, they should have played someone top piano. Right now, there is no reason why no one's top piano. Like number 8 here should be top piano there. You should be around there, pushed up. Or where you are now is fine, but push up if you're number 8. Now, number 8 should push up here and make it difficult for you guys. You see, because for you guys, this is easy. For you guys, for blue team, who I'm coaching, you guys can get free for free. Like, it's literally no stress. It's very easy for you guys. And we don't want that as an opposing team. I'm just saying from their perspective, they should have done a bit better there, okay? Made it harder for you guys. That's 3 down. That's 4 down, and then just like that, it flips. So now let's see what you guys do. So like I mentioned, number 4, what do we need to do here? What do we need to do here, chat? We need number 4 to push out. He needs to be around there to get easy kills. He needs to get these easy kills right now. Let's see if he pushes or if he holds that area. That's one thing I always say. And you're seeing it again. He's holding the area. He's holding the area. I want to see you push out quicker to get more map control. Because you guys just have no map control. You guys are getting the kills, but you're so close to each other. You're so close to each other. Like, look at that. You guys are dying there. Like, you're dying because you're so close to each other. Right now, you guys get 3 down. But look, there's no wave of kills, and they're already in your spawn. Look at that. You guys get 2 down. There is no reason they should be able to break this hill right now. But look, number 7 goes through. He kills 1. He's by himself, by the way. He's by himself. He kills 1. 6 gets another one and gets a 2-piece. Just like that. Just like that, they break the hill. They should never be able to break the hill now. Look at that. Now number 4 backs away and they get a 3-piece. You see? So these are little things as a team you guys need to work through. Because slaying-wise is not an issue. But if you look at the score, you guys are only up by 50. And you're up, in terms of kills, you're up 7, literally 16, and 5. You see what I'm saying? You're up like 30 kills almost. You're up 30 kills to be up 50 points. It isn't good enough. So you have to be more clinical from the boys. A little bit more clinical from you guys. We're going through. Again, big 3-piece. You guys break the hill. Nice and easy. Against this team, you guys are slaying them every time. You're relying on your slaying. This is the first time somebody's been hot tub area. And it's look how easy it is. When you have someone hot tub, so easy. So easy. Now you know where he is. You're going to hold the angle. That's it. Just hold the angle. Perfect. Chuck a stun. You're fine. You're chilling. You're chilling. Number 44. Look. We don't need to do this. We don't need to get close again. You guys love getting really close. I would prefer if you just hold the lane, spread the map a bit, okay, boys? So right now, look at this. You see how you guys are sitting like this? This isn't a good setup. This is a good setup instead. Like around this, where you spread the map. You spread the map. Right now, number 44, trust your team, all right, A? Trust your team, here, bro. I say A, I speak to A like probably the most on the team. So right now, A, you got to trust your team, here, bro. You got to be like, okay, my teammates have this area. Like, you have 3 teammates. 3 teammates watching this one area. All you need to do is play hot tub and hold their middle. Just hold their middle. That's it. Just hold their middle. But instead, you're panicking. You're seeing the map and saying, oh no, my teammates need help. My teammates need help. And you're giving up middle. You're giving up middle to help them. Never do that. This is a terrible play, because now look, now you get opened by pinch. That was your player. You should have had a free kill. And now look, now your teammates that you were supposed to be helping, they're all looking middle. They are all looking middle now. You see the issue? We want to avoid that. Okay? Now we're going to go through. Your teammate's going to go crosshair. And the pinch is in now. They're going to set up a pinch. It's a little bit easier. They go through. This guy gets a 2-piece because no one's watching middle. He gets a 3-piece and they end up breaking the hill there. They end up breaking the hill on that misplay. They go through and now they actually know that you are spawning on the left here. They could chain these 2 hills now for no reason. The game should be done. The game should be done. They should chain the hills. You guys end up breaking in again through skill. There is no reason why you guys should break in through logic here. Like, they have the setup. They get a huge 3-piece here. They go through and they just let you have that. They just let you have the time there. Okay. So when we go through now, let's look at the scoreboard. I would say I'm not happy with this performance because they had a guy go 4 and 16. Now, I know he disconnected, so maybe his stats reset. But unfortunately, he still didn't play amazing, okay? It is what it is. He didn't play amazing. You went +9. Oh, that's terrible. +9. +3. +14. +4, okay? Is that? Yeah, 9. So 12, 26, 30. You went 30 kills positive. You went 30 kills positive. Eliminations. I know maybe eliminations, whatever it is, okay? 30 kill difference, and the score was only that. And they had somebody who disconnected, and they had somebody who went 4 and 16. Their whole team at negative. So imagine if they went positive. Imagine if you guys didn't slay out like you did. Okay, let's just minus 15 kills. Imagine it was neutral. This might be they might win the game. Okay, so we have to make sure we're more clinical. You can't get 30 more kills and only win by 90 points. You have to win by a bigger margin. You can't let it be this clinical. If I saw the scoreboard, I would say, oh, they must have had a fairly like even amount of kills. Maybe you guys had like 10 to 12 more, maybe 15, but not 30. That's a bit too much for this scoreboard, okay? Hope you guys did enjoy the breakdown. If you guys did, make sure to drop a like. Let me know down below what you guys want to see for the next video, and I will catch you guys then. Peace.